Hi everyone, this is Sharon. I am back today to share with you my May design team project for Gi Kerr Happiness and Crafting. And the kit that I used for this month's project is called the Blue Butterfly Collection. It's a collection of papers that contains mostly blue butterflies, obviously, but also some beautiful florals, some rose patterns. I really like the colors. And what I did for printing these is I printed them on some parchment paper. It's like an ivory parchment. And that is going to fit in well with what I want to do with the kit, which I will show you in a little bit. So just going through the pages, this is the first one. And we've got the butterflies and some script mixed with the floral. More butterflies. This one says butterfly wings. Butterfly wishes. And then some of these pages also incorporate some lines, which are nice for writing. And then there's this one, which has just the lines on it. Then there are two sheets, oh, I got that one upside down, where it has 4 up on each page. And these are similar to the full-size pages. So these would work very well for journaling cards and postcard type projects. And then this last sheet has some ephemera pieces on it. And the kit actually comes with what you see on these 3 rows on the top. I resized them down a little bit for the purposes of my project. And then I also created some labels for my project. And these I created using one of Gi's Friday freebies that you can get in her Facebook group. And I layered that background up with this rose pattern that is in this ephemera sheet. So I will show you what I've made with it. And here it is, speedy, right? This is a stationery set that I made from this butterfly kit. I made the box that contains the contents. This I made from a couple of sheets of white cardboard that I had. They were 11 by 17 sheets, so they worked perfectly for this. I fashioned the box top and bottom to fit the stationery set that I made, and I covered the top, the lid, with one of the sheets from the kit with the pretty butterflies on it. And then inside I just lined it with some tissue paper and created a little writing set or stationery set. This I will set aside for a second and then pull out the writing sheets, and I bound these up with a piece of grosgrain ribbon. So I printed, as I mentioned, this whole set on parchment paper. I just think that's a really nice background to write on and to use as stationery. And so for the sheets, I stamped a little rose in the corner, and then I also punched the bottom of each sheet. And these I created from what you would consider probably journal pages from the kit. And so I took each one and just cut them in half, and it created a really nice set of papers for the stationery set. And then in this little bundle, I have a set of 8 postcards that I made from the smaller sized, like journaling card or postcard size images from the kit. And I backed those with a vintage image of a postcard. And so I printed these on cardstock and printed this image on the back side, and then used all of these for the fronts. And I think they turned out really cute as postcards. So I have 8 of those. And I created my own envelopes as well. And these I made from the flower sheets. And these are all pretty much the same. And these envelopes fit the size of the paper nicely if you fold the paper in half. And then I also stamped the rows inside the envelope. And how I made the envelopes is using this punch board. It's a board by We Are Memory Keepers, and it makes envelope making really easy. It tells you, what size your paper or card is, and then it makes the envelope accordingly. Tells you the size of the paper to cut, how to score it. So you score it and punch it on the top, and you end up with a template that looks something like this. And this is just a template that I have for this size envelope that I made. And you fold it on the score lines on the side and fold the bottom up, and I glue along here, and you've got yourself a nice envelope. It goes pretty quickly. The one thing about these is when you fold this bottom up, it's got this peak here, which I don't really care for, so I usually fold that down and glue it, and then I like the way that looks better. So those are the envelopes I made. And then in these little glassine bags, I just inserted the tags I made, or the labels. And these I made into stickers, so they have a sticky back. And these I thought would be good to put on the envelope if you're actually mailing it out, or if you want to put a name on there or something. And then in this envelope, oh, my washi tape is very sticky. I'll have to redo that one. I created a number of stickers from all the little ephemera pieces in the kit. So I took the butterflies and punched those in circles, and some of the other ones I just cut out as rectangles. A couple of the larger butterflies I fussy cut around those. And then these roses, I made some ovals. And then just used a couple of the fancy little punches that I have. And I thought these would be perfect for sealing up the envelopes, because with making your own envelopes, they don't have the gum seal on the inside, so you could take one of these and just stick it down here to seal up the envelope. I think that would work really nicely. So that is the project I created for this month. When I saw these papers, they really reminded me of a stationery set that I had a number of years back. So I thought, I haven't done something like that yet, so we'll give it a try. I hope you enjoyed that little step through of my project for this month, and look forward to seeing you again next month with Gi's project. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.